Hi everyone, this is Mr. DiBartolo here. This is the final lesson that we have for the year. As you can see, I am back in the classroom. I'm wondering where all of you guys are. They're all cut in class. You're fine. Seriously. Oh, you're alright. So I don't know where everyone else is, so I'm just going to go ahead and record this video because no one else is in the classroom. Cutters. Okay, so let me go over some things that we're going to do. We're going to first go over logistics. This is important. You need to know what's going on so you don't get confused and email me later. We're going to do a do now. That will be quick. We're going to cover ethos, logos, and pathos, and then we have homework. This will be quick. Okay, so the link for the description, the link for the PowerPoint is in the description down below. So the link for the Google form, which is your homework, is the first slide in the presentation. Can't miss it. It's a link to there. Cool. Open both those up. We're going to need those. So let me go over some logistics. Okay. This is the last lesson of the year for my class. There's nothing else after this. This is it. Work will be accepted until May 15th. After that, grades are finalized. So you have until May 15th. My calendar is not there, but May 15th is till next Friday. So you have till next Friday to get all that done. You will have optional finals. What that means is if I email you with a final, you have to do it. Other than that, you're pretty much good, unless I email you. So, you have an optional final. I am making that for optional for me, who I give it to. So if I email you a final, it's up to you to do it. If I don't email you anything, good job. Cool. Applications for student council are going out. I will put a link for the application in the description of the YouTube video below. We also do need volunteers for the Cub Camp in April, so that will also be in the description, so check that out if you need that. Any other questions, please just email me. Cool. Let's get started. Okay. We have a do now. 2 questions. This is located in your Google form. It's also slide number 3 in the presentation. So, the questions. What are some goals that you have for the summer? What are you getting up to this summer? Do you have anything exciting going on? Secondly, what did you enjoy about my class, and can I improve it in any way for next year? So for the kiddos, for the freshmen that are upcoming, can I improve it in any way for them? Take as much time as you need. Answer those questions in the Google form. Cool. Pause me now and answer. Cool. All right. I'm looking forward to your feedback. I'm also looking forward to seeing what you guys are up to in the summer. Dope. All right. So, let's move on. Ethos, pathos, and logos. Those are 3 things that we're going to be covering today, and they're 3 things that you pretty much already know. You just don't know that you know them yet. So, ethos means credibility. This is slide number 4 in the presentation. Ethos equals credibility. Hey. So, ooh, I misspelled that. Typical me, misspelled it. Ethos equals credibility. Cool. Pathos equals emotion. So, and logos equals logic. They're like spelled the same. Okay, so we have credibility, emotion, and logic. Now, what do I mean by this? In writing, the author will use either credibility, emotion, or logic to persuade you in some way, shape, or form. Let me give you an example. Slide number 5. Ethos. So it's how the audience perceives the credibility of the author. The ethos is persuasive technique that appeals to the audience by highlighting credibility. Ethos advertisement techniques evoke superior character of a speaker, writer, presenter, or brand. Ethos examples aim to convince the audience that the advertiser is reliable and ethical. Again, we're talking about credibility. So, I use ethos when I instruct you. I wear a suit, not a suit, but I wear a tie. I proudly display my college degrees. I tell you that I went to college. That is me telling you you should trust me because I have more credibility than you. That's how I use ethos for you. It's like how a mechanic will, maybe a mechanic will show you, like, hey, I fixed 3 Ferraris and 4 Lamborghinis. You should trust me because I'm credible because I fixed higher end cars. So we're looking to evoke a superior character. So I want you to skip to slide number 6. Okay. So here we see, it's actually an advertisement that I pulled online, and how it's a doctor wearing like a cap and like a face mask, and it says no more back pain, and then doctor recommended, approved by you, visit store. Okay, so how is this advertisement using ethos to draw you in? Remember, ethos is credibility. So how is this advertisement using credibility to drive you in? Well, I don't know about you, but I pretty much listen to what a doctor tells me to do. So if I see a doctor in an advertisement, oh, well, I should probably listen to them because they're a doctor. See what I'm saying? So ethos in advertisements, they use their credibility to draw you in. The doctor draws us in. So here's what I'm going to have you do. I'm going to have you watch, you don't have to watch the whole thing, but I want you to watch at least some of them. It is a, what's the word? I don't know what the word is. It's basically like a montage of commercials from Matthew McConaughey doing commercials for Lincoln, the car company. How does this, do these Matthew McConaughey commercials demonstrate ethos? That's your question that you're going to answer in the Google form. Okay? So watch some of the videos, see how it uses ethos, and answer in the Google form. Okay. You can pause me now. Cool. Okay. I'm assuming that you're done. I hope that you're done. Good job. Okay. Now I want you to skip to slide 7 in the Google slide. And we are going to do pathos. Remember, pathos deals with emotion. So an author's appeal to emotions, which the audience has felt. We've all felt a range of emotions. It's a persuasive technique that appeals to the audience through emotion. It's used in advertisement techniques to evoke the senses, memory, and nostalgia or shared experience. They pull at the heartstrings and make the audience feel. When have I used pathos to make you connect to me? Ooh, how about when I say, when I was in high school, I hated high school. Or when I was in high school, I was a bad kid. That makes you relate to me a little bit. Maybe it pulls on your nostalgia from when you were a troublemaker in middle school. Or when you're a troublemaker now. It is also a shared experience. If I say, oh, like I hated high school, you probably don't like high school either, so then you relate to me more. You see how I mess with you a little bit? That's how I use pathos to appeal to you. And then if I appeal to you, then you work for me. See? Big brain. Skip to slide number 8. Okay. How does this meme use pathos to draw you in? This one hit me right in the feels. It's a little bit blurry, but it's a picture of a dog that's sitting on a couch. It's actually really sad. It says, sometimes you will never know the value of a moment until it becomes a memory. And it's a picture of a dog that unfortunately passed away. Now, how does this meme use pathos to draw you into it, to make you read it? So, think. Well, is the meme sad? Yeah. Have many of you ever lost an animal or a loved one? Yeah. Is that a shared experience? Yeah. Cool. That's pathos. Done. Easy. Okay. Skip back up to slide number 7. Now, probably a lot of you have seen these commercials. The Sarah McLachlan, I can never pronounce her last name, commercial. I want you to watch this commercial. It's pretty sad. It's also a bunch of memes. No, it's not memes, but it's been turned into a meme. I want you to think about, how does this commercial demonstrate pathos? How does this commercial demonstrate pulling you in with emotion? Write your answer in the Google form. Pause me now. Okay. Last one, and we're pretty much done. Logos is an author appeals to logic. So author uses logic to convince an audience. It's a persuasive technique using logic. We're looking at stats, data, charts, graphs, things of that nature. I use logos. When have I used logos? Oh, I used logos a year ago when I gave a lesson about people who graduate high school and college typically make more money than high school dropouts. So that's using stats and facts so that you buy into my class. Does that make sense? You can also look at this chart right here. It is Verizon, AT&T, T-Mobile, and Sprint. They all have their network maps up, so the network coverage maps. How does that demonstrate logos? If I'm an advertiser, how does that demonstrate logos? So think about that. Write your answer in the Google form. Okay, you can pause me now. Okay. All right. So, that is it. That is ethos, pathos, and logos. Now, what you're going to do is you are going to read Clinging to the Tradition of the Manaponte Fight Reservoir. There is a blue link on slide number 10. You're going to read it. You're going to answer 5 multiple choice questions. You're going to answer long response questions. You're going to look for ethos, pathos, and logos in the article, and all the answers go in the Google form. And that is your homework. So, that is all I have for you guys for the rest of this year. Continue showing up to office hours if you have any questions on any of the assignments. Email me if you have any questions about the assignments. You all know my email. I will post it on the slides as well. Look out for any emails if you need to take finals. If you haven't done any work, I will be emailing you because you have to take a final. So get your stuff done. You have till May 15th. Good luck. I just want to say it's been a really good year. I was really nervous to have you guys, and you guys were like such great students. You've been perfect for me, so thank you so much. I love you guys. Be safe. Please reach out if you need anything at all. Like, I'm here for you guys as much as I can be. I love you guys. Be well. Okay. Bye, sophomores. Bye, little ones.